then. Well, for more now, let's turn to Ghabour, Chief Executive of Key Advisors Wealth Management. Great to see you this morning. Look, we're seeing this sharp rise on the markets here in the US. Obviously, that first chance to react after the three-day weekend. Are you surprised?
Not at all. This just goes to show that the number one risk for this market in regards to a bullish or bearish case is tariffs. And we saw the tale of two stories. Friday, we had a steep sell-off the minute that President Trump referred to increasing those tariffs to 50%. And as soon as this stance softens on both sides, we get this rally that we've seen here today. And I would expect this rally to hold. And as we get closer to July deadlines, I think you're going to see volatility continue to increase. But the probability, in our opinion, is pretty high that we are going to come to some agreement on tariffs that the markets will like. No one around the globe wants to get back to where we were in April, where the capital markets globally were selling off and causing quite a bit of harm. So we're cautiously optimistic that these deals are going to get done, but expect volatility to increase as we get closer to July without any deals.
Meanwhile, if you look at what's happening in Malaysia, there is talk about trying to deepen economic cooperation to diversify trade in reaction, in some ways, to those US tariffs. Is that something that investors are nervous about?
It is. I think that because of the nervousness there is as they go to distribute those and maybe take business away from the U.S. is what type of reaction will President Trump and the administration have to that? And again, I think globally, you will see more and more diversification in regards to manufacturing and where people do business and trade. But at the end of the day, we've got to get these global economy on the same page, because the number one objective of everyone is to make sure that they don't increase the rhetoric to cause both sides to just say, hey, the heck with it, we're going to go back to where we were in April. It's in everyone's best interest to get these tariffs to a level that can be absorbed by consumers and by the global economy. And the global market and the global economy will be handsomely rewarded in that situation.
Eddie, really briefly, it's earnings season coming down to a close. NVIDIA, the big company, reporting this week. What have we learned so far from the companies that have already reported?
So earnings have surprised to the upside for most names, especially the Mag 7. NVIDIA, to me, is the most important name in the market due to how concentrated it is in the S&P 500 index. So all eyes on NVIDIA tomorrow after the bell. And I would expect Wall Street to probably stay bullish in that name. Semiconductors, to me, have quite a bit of upside here over the next 6 to 8 months, and NVIDIA is the leader.
Eddie Ghabour, Chief Executive of Key Advisors Wealth Management, thank you for joining us this Tuesday.
Thank you for having me.
The Chinese tech